Alright, we got Sigarda's Aid, we got Ornithopter, we got Double Hammer. So, if they have no removal spell, this is a turn 2 win. Okay, so we know what we're doing. We're going for a turn 2 win. I see your Sigarda's Aid, and I will also play a Sigarda's Aid. And now you must have a blocker to block my Ornithopter, or you die. Yep, don't care what you're doing on your turn. F6. Alright, you're dead. Magic! Hey there, handsome. That is exactly the word I said. This is the magic little Richard always wanted. Hee hee. Oh no, that's more of a Michael Jackson. Alright, let's see here. We want to bring in Alpine Moon. There's a lot of stuff we're going to want to bring in here. Wear Tear and Prismatic Ending. The Ragavan, interestingly enough, is quite bad in this matchup. We're just going to take it out. They just have so many ways to be able to block Ragavan, like Esper Sentinel, Memnite. Ragavan's not getting in. This is not the matchup for it. Always got to have some Steelshaper's gifts. They find you your hammer, don't you know? I mean, you say that. Some people have definitely been down on it, while other people have actually been running, like, they've been turning to 4 of Steelshapers and been doing well with it. Yeah, we keep this because we have Wear Tear, we have Urza Saga. This hand looks really good. Get to start with an Esper Sentinel. So yeah, let's keep this. So Nick says, what's your opinion on setting up a new MTGO streaming channel on Twitch versus YouTube Live? Don't see many MTG streamers live on YouTube. Is there no audience there? I kind of feel like it's just like kind of the tradition to play live on Twitch and then to put up pre-recorded videos on YouTube. That just kind of feels like the way. It's definitely an option. I have heard of people streaming live on YouTube. I think Nikachu does it. One of the Dark Souls streamers that I really like, Chase the Bro, he streams directly onto YouTube. So, like, it's definitely an option. People can do it. And I think, like, it's possible to just stream to both at the same time. The problem with streaming to both is that, like, Twitch won't see YouTube chat and YouTube chat won't see Twitch chat. So it gets a little bit confusing when you're talking to somebody that nobody else can see. Yep, handsome, this is Hammer v Hammer. Alright, so we have the blocker for Nexus, so we aren't just dead. Get Stoneforge. So I'm thinking we'll play Stoneforge, have the Urza Saga ready to go, and then next turn we can Wear Tear if they have a good option for us to hit. Otherwise we can make a Construct. No attacks. Their Stoneforges are very pretty. Alright, here's Puresteel. So now they can play Hammer. I get to draw a card unless they don't want to equip the Hammer. Letting me draw. Because they're going to have to activate Nexus to make it a creature in order to equip the Hammer. I kind of think we might just take the damage here. I guess that's bad if they get Trample next turn. But we will have Wear Tear. Our Wear Tear is a lot more exciting if we get to kill the creature as well. I guess we could just block with Stoneforge. It's not that important. Another Stoneforge. Alright, well unfortunately they don't have any enchantments to hit currently. And our Colossus Hammer isn't doing too much. I think we'll just play... Stoneforge has Undying. Just keeps coming back. Just wondering if I want to play the Nexus. Like, if I don't have a target for Tear, they could just play a target for Tear next turn. I'm going to play the Sunbaked Canyon and pass the turn. We can make a Construct, or we can Wear Tear something. I'm not going to block with Esper Sentinel. Two 5/5s is pretty good. That's kind of the problem, though. They play another Stoneforge, they can go get a Spear. Good thing we blocked last turn. Okay, they're giving me another card. Oh, geez, do they just have another Hammer? Whatever, I can, Wear Tear the Spear so they don't get Trample. And if it's not Hammer, then maybe I can just take this hit. This is a lot of life to gain. You know, I'm just trying to figure out which way exactly I'm going to go. It's probably going to be get rid of the Hammer. Unfortunately, the thing is still a 2/3, so we can't block it with the Ornithopter. Alright, let's see if they put another Hammer on it. They don't? Okay. Oh, that's right. They don't have flash equipments. You're right. That was last game we were playing Sigarda's Aids. Thanks, friends. Maybe I should have... No, that's right. I didn't have the Springleaf Drum. I was like, oh, I should have played Springleaf Drum last turn. I didn't have it. Get a Plains. Go get a Spear. We have access to lots of hammers currently. So let's see here. Basically just have 1 mana. So I think I'm going to play the Springleaf Drum and then put a hammer into play. Oh, right. They have Esper Sentinel. If we do that, they're going to be able to draw cards. Jerk. Oh, well, at least we can give all their permanents non-indestructible. Yeah, yeah. Hammer can be super grindy or can just win out of nowhere. Looks like our opponent found another hammer. They're going to be able to put another hammer on their Mystic. So we're going to be taking a ton of damage this turn. And we have one last turn to find a thing. That's a thing! Okay, if we can survive this turn, I think we win. Because we have the, let's see here, the mana for aid, the mana to activate, the mana to equip. So we just need to survive this turn. If they have another hammer, oh man, that sucks. Well, we got all these creatures to put in front. So that's 22 minus 5 is already 17. So we just got to put an Ornithopter in front, and I think we still win. All right, go to blocks. Block with Construct, Ornithopter. All right, so that's 22. Minus 2 is 20. Minus 5 is 15, so we go to 2. We need 1 life for the Sunbaked Canyon. That puts us to 1, and then that's it. So we can just leave like this. All right, let's hope my math is correct. I guess, like, technically I could activate Inkmoth, and that would also prevent 1 further damage. Fuck. With the Thoughtseize. Damn it! Oh, the Thoughtseize! We had it, chat. We had it. They take the Sigarda's Aid. We need to draw Sigarda's Aid off the top. 3 out with 44 cards. If there was ever a time for the Thoughtseize bug, it's right now. Why don't you move another one of those hammers over? Not that lucky. Alright. Let's see if we get ultimate luck. Sigarda's Aid, let's go. Another Ornithopter. Womp womp. Alright, this game is lost. Yeah, they just have the Shadowspear. We have no way to deal with it. man. Ah, that was an exciting game. All right, we got one more in this match. Let's head back in. Wonder if I should bring in the paths just as an extra way to get rid of their creatures. That probably would have been better on the draw. I think on the play I'll want the creatures, the Memnites or whatever. Remember when Tron was the bad guy and this was the fun rogue deck? Yeah, I remember when people used to call this deck a joke. They thought it was like Cheerios. We got a lot of Urza Sagas and a lot of Hammers, but no way to equip them. This hand is just really slow. I think we can maybe go for a better hand. I mean, this way at least we have Wear Tear along with the Saga. Still not a great hand. Oh, obviously Honey Nut. Prismatic Ending on the Ornithopter. Interesting. It seems aggressive. Should have started on Nexus. I don't know, like, if I start on Nexus, then I don't get the turn 2 Saga. And that's not even good if I draw... Yeah, I'm not sure about turn 1 Nexus. Alright. Oh, I saw Chuck sent a message right when I started the stream. Alright, so they got a Hammer, they got a Urza Saga, we got a Wear Tear. I'd like to be able to hit both sides of Wear Tear, but we don't have 2 colored lands. I think we might need to, I would really like being able to destroy this Urza Saga right here. On the other hand, being able to make Constructs is quite good. And we can maybe, like, Wear Tear something later. Yeah, where are the Batter Skulls? I think I might go get a Springleaf Drum with the Urza Saga. That's scary. Is Modern decent right now? Modern is interesting right now. It's really scary. You can do things so quickly. Oh yeah, Magnetic Theft. I have seen some people play that. I saw a list fairly recently running that. Sure hope they don't have second hammer. Get a plains. All right, so if we make a construct, we have one land, so we could wear either the Sigarda's Aid or the Urza Saga. Gotta play broken cards or else you lose. Feels like that a lot of the time. Modern is a really, really high power level format. Construct is not that hot. What do I do if I don't make the construct, then I get wear tear mana? So I could like kill the Memnite in the Sigarda's Aid. What? Shadowspear is what? Springleaf Drum is how much? Once a deck gets popular. Like, if I can wait one more turn, they lose the land anyways, we can wear tear, get rid of the construct and the Sigarda's Aid. I don't know if this is better. Like, we're hoping to use our mana a little bit more efficiently, but we're kind of out of gas here until we can get a Lurrus in hand. And if they cast a hammer, we can get rid of it with get rid of Sigarda's Aid with Terror before the hammer resolves. I guess we can just use Tear as well to get rid of the hammer. Yeah, we can do one or the other. We can Tear or Wear. And if we just get rid of the Sigarda's Aid, then the hammer just hits the floor and it does nothing. Steelshaper's Gift. Yeah, they don't have white currently. What do you get with Steelshaper's Gift here? Just get another hammer? Or do you get Cranial Plating? Oh, they get Manriku Gusari. Okay, so we're really looking at trying to play an Urza Saga game here. We're one mana off of Lurrus. Manriku Gusari, it destroys equipments. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fuck. Yeah, a couple decks play it. Hammer Time is one of them. Another Sigarda's Aid, you jerk. No attacks, though. Obvious sign of weakness. Should have thrown in with that Memnite, I think. We get Sigarda's Aid. So let's see here. Let's take a look at how Menriki Gusari works. It just tapped to destroy target equipment. Okay, that makes sense why they didn't attack. They want to be able to Menriki Gusari. So we play Sigarda's Aid. We play Lurrus. We play Hammer. And then we don't have mana to play Hammer out of the graveyard. Ba, 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 ba. Alright, so I think I attack in with Nexus. I put the hammer on it. They destroy the hammer. Then next turn, I play Lurrus, put the hammer on something, attack again. This loses if they put hammer on their Nexus, and then I don't have a Nexus to block. Maybe I just play Lurrus, and then maybe next turn I could cheat a hammer into play, make them do something about it, and then I can put it back into play with Lurrus at instant speed. Oh, but this still takes down the Inkmoth Nexus as a blocker. Alright, so if Colossus Hammer's in the graveyard, I have access to all my mana. That's 1, 2, 3. Play the Lurrus. And then I don't have enough to do the Inkmoth stuff anyway. Hey, tough guy, thanks for the follow. Jesus, it's 2 mana? I totally punted. I had the win here. I thought Menriki Gusari, I thought they could cast it. It's 2 mana. They can't even cast it this turn. Damn it. Ah, I'm such a fool. Fool, fool, fool. Alright. We're going to continue to play on. But, yeah, I should have definitely had the win there. Let me just, Fool! Foolish samurai! Alright, I think we still have it. No, because they can block with the Ornithopter now. Fool, fool, fool. Back to beginning is the rule. So I can play the Esper Sentinel, and then I have 2 equips with the Colossus Hammer. Run, run, run. Run away. Oh yeah, you can't activate this turn. That's fun. This is still lethal, though. Whew. Okay, so even though we made a huge punt, and I'm going to go ahead and put that in chat, because that was just awful. We did make a punt, but we're not punished. Sorry, opponent, for my subpar gameplay. You deserve better. But we got the W anyway, and we'll move on to the next match. Alright, we got Ragavan turn 1 on the play. I think we keep this. We got a lot of stuff going on with this hand. So we can play Memnite, play Urza's Saga, play Ragavan. Sorry, play Memnite, play Urza's Saga, play Spring Drum, play Ragavan. And then next turn we play Plains. We have Urza Saga Plains, or sorry, Vantage, not Plains. Memnite for the 3 mana for Saga, so we can actually play turn 1 Saga and turn 1 Ragavan. Alright, your turn, opponent. Hey Coop, do you have any long-term plans for the channel? Like, are you just doing this for fun or planning on going big full-time eventually? Well, Shauna, I would love to go full-time with this. I really, really enjoy playing Magic for all of you. If it was in any way tenable, I would go full-time. But currently, my real job is paying quite a bit of money, so I gotta stick with it. But yeah, being able to do this full-time would be like a dream. Just the Ragavan, because I need the Memnite for the Springleaf Drum. I guess I don't really need it with this treasure. Become Immense. We're playing against Infect. I'm the Infect deck. Alright, yeah, we want the mana for the Urza Saga. And then we can Puresteel put Hammer into play. Plague Stinger. T 25% of the way to Starburns. Love it. I wonder who's going to get there first. Another Puresteel. So I want to play Puresteel. So that's 1, 2, 3 mana to make another Construct. Or we could just like make the mana here, Plains, play Stoneforge, get Hammer, then we have double Hammer. Alright, I gotta think this out because we could just be dead next turn. I wonder, is there a way to kill the opponent right now? Alright, thanks, Ansem. I think we need 2 hammers and a Puresteel Paladin. That way they have to block with Plague Stinger. So can we do that? We have white for the Puresteel. This gets Hammer. Okay, so we already used all the lands. We have Puresteel and Hammer. And then we have Springleaf Drum, Treasure Token, get Hammer, play Stoneforge Mystic, but that doesn't let us put the Hammer into play. Oh, we have the Construct coming in too, so it might still just be lethal. Yeah, it's still just lethal. They have to block. Oh, we just have everything. No, that's awesome. I must have miscounted the mana a little bit. Got all the stuff. If we get Spear, is that lethal period? Yeah, because we get the Spear, play the Spear. That puts us up to 6. 16, 17. Yeah, get the Spear. Oh, right, we do lose an artifact for this. Alright, GG. Turn 3. I guess they could have, no, they can't even have mutagenic growth because they lose life playing mutagenic growth. Alright. We want to bring Path to Exile for sure. Alpine Moon gets rid of their Nexus. We can bring in Prismatic Ending as extra removal. And I think that's all we need to bring in. Esper Sentinel's pretty interesting in this matchup. I really like having creatures to be able to block their creatures. What is Drannith Magistrate against? Living End and Rhinos. This is going to be a hard one to take cards out on. 6 cards to take out. I kind of want to keep some of my Ragavans, though. Yeah, we're not keeping this one. This one looks fine. Get rid of one of the Puresteel Paladins. I think we start with Esper Sentinel, and then next turn we can go Sigarda's 8 Hammer. Oh, looks like they have the turn 1 creature this time. Oh, it's only Ignoble Hierarch. Not even a real creature. Oh, if we had Memnite right now, Memnite would be so good. Protection from red and white. Wow, that's good. That is good. I mean, we can Alpine Moon this. But this is the problem. I think Paladin is the way to go here. And then maybe we have an opportunity to win next turn if we draw land. And they don't just kill us. Because we could absolutely just be dead right now. Easily. Oh, we're not. What? How are we not dead? I don't know. Well, we have a blocker now for the Crusader. Now, I'm also wondering if I should just go ahead and Alpine Moon the Nexus now, and then that way they don't have a way to kill me next turn, and then I can Colossus Hammer something good next turn, because, like, I can swing in this turn, and, you know, they're going to take some damage, but they're not going to die, and if I leave this, they could swing in with this on their next turn and kill me. Don't want to lose one of my creatures. I'm not going to attack. Interesting, Donut. See if they block. Alright, so currently they have 2 blockers. If they attack with Crusader, we do block. Okay, and with the Esper Sentinel, we do currently have the amount of artifacts that we need. Although we just have Sigarda's Aid, so we can just attack in and put Hammer on whatever they don't block. Okay, so we're going to Sigarda's Aid target the Esper Sentinels. Yeah, we'd like to draw a card. Oh, and they have Fatal Push. Okay. So we are probably just dead now. Let's see if we can draw Memnite. Do not manage to draw one. So we don't have a blocker. And the opponent has 2 cards in hand. Let's see here. They have 4. So any pump spell. Any pump spell. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 plus 3 plus 2. So yeah, this is Xaxes. Good one. And they still had 1 card in hand. Nicely done. I don't really have an answer to their 3-drop. We just have to go faster. All right. Not great. Not great. We don't have a way to equip the hammer yet. I'm wondering if we send this one back and look for a way to equip a hammer, because this hand is slow. This one's more interesting. We have a path. We can put the Ragavan down turn 1. I'm going to keep this one, get rid of an Nexus. Yeah, I'm just wondering if I want to path this immediately to get the Ragavan hit in. I think I do. We give them the extra land, but we get an extra mana. Yeah, I think we path them and play Saga and Hammer, and then next turn we can play Paladin. And I think, yeah, with the plan to play Paladin next turn, we actually just put the Hammer into play now. Well, that is the thing, right? We could wait on the Hammer to draw. Should have played Nexus this turn. We might have just had the kill next turn. We've been 1, 2, 3, 4. If they had a blocker, it wouldn't have worked. No, we do not currently have enough artifacts to equip for 0. Alright, so yeah, we have 1, 2 artifacts. Once we connect with Ragavan, that's 3, but that'll be after combat. So I guess we might as well just attack with Ragavan first. I guess we could actually draw something with the Colossus Hammer play, so let's do that first, actually. And this is newly controlled, yeah. Tap for mana. Hammer. Draw Spear, okay. Memnite, Stoneforge. Seems pretty good. The Ragavan gets us the treasure so we can equip our stuff. Glistener Elf, cool. We could put all the equipment onto the Glistener Elf? No, because we lose the treasure when we play it, but I am absolutely playing this elf. We're going to put the stuff onto the Ragavan so that if they fatal push the Ragavan, we still have the Puresteel. Nice. Okay, so yeah, we had the path for their turn 1 creature, and they weren't able to put another creature down. It seemed like they were really all in on that one creature, so that path was just very good. And we've managed to get a pair of Ws with Bonkey time. Yeah, we obviously keep this. This hand's amazing. Oh my. Agadeem's Awakening, what are you doing? If there's a lot of Mill and Goblin Charbelcher in meta, how can we counter them in sideboard? Our deck has a really, really hard time versus Mill. Like, an incredibly hard time. At least with Charbelcher, we can Urza Saga for Pithing Needle. Wonder if I should get Sacred Foundry here, or if I should just get Plains. Like, I don't need a Sacred Foundry right now, but, you know, maybe we want one later. Makes us a little bit weaker to some things, but I don't know that they're going to be targeting our non-basics at all. Oh, you're playing the Wither build with Quill Spike. Very cool. All right, if we get Hammer, I think we just win here. Another Puresteel. Out, it's a clock. Down to 3. And Spy, so I guess we just lose here. Good game of Magic, everybody. Oh, maybe we don't just lose. Let's see how much damage this actually does. Because opponent would expect us to be at 20 life or less. And it's been a long time since I've seen this deck, so I don't necessarily know like how dead we are. Because we have blocks here. Sigarda doesn't do it. That's like just a nothing. So let's see here. We attack in. They block with 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. So they don't kill the Ornithopter. We go up to 19, and they don't have lethal. I think we just attack and they can't kill us. Okay, so we attack. They don't block because they don't die. And then we go up to 19, and we take 12, 18. So we actually cannot attack. Pass. And then we can like block Salvage Titan, gain a bunch of life. We don't die to the Vengevines. Huh, my life total doesn't matter. All they gotta do is kill my Ornithopter. Oh, wow! We won through their combo thanks to Shadowspear. Lucky! Such a luck sack. Alright, Pithing Needle, because we can name Salvage Titan, Soul Guide Lantern, Sanctifier en-Vec, Drannith Magistrate. Are the Magistrates actually good here? I don't know that they are. Because they're not casting anything from the graveyard, I don't think. I just see Salvage Titan again. Oh, they also have Belcher? Yeah, they might have that in the sideboard, right? I think we bring in these 4 cards. Do we want Ragavan in this matchup? Definitely want Esper Sentinel. Do we even want Esper Sentinel? I don't really know their deck. Hey, thanks, Mr. Duct Tape. We basically just saw their deck. I should have been paying more attention to what their deck was. Because I don't know how many spells they're even going to be casting. Like, they cast 1 spell, I think, last game. So maybe Esper Sentinel isn't that good. Hey there, Puddin'. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I'm thinking like Ragavan might just be better than Esper Sentinel in this matchup. All right. Only 1 land, but we have a Sanctifier. If we draw land in the first 2 turns, it's kind of risky, but I think I'm going to keep this just based on the Sanctifier. Oh, hey, thanks, Mr. Duct Tape. Yeah, I think that especially with you just coming from the stream, we'll go with no information. I wouldn't mind, like just some general things about like how this deck functions, but yeah, I don't want like anything too specific about what a canister's doing. We get the land, okay. So yeah, I think we play Memnite Shadowspear. And then we hope we get a turn for Sanctifier here. Nice. Oh, but it's turn 2. I want to play Urza Saga. Your go. Maybe this still isn't good enough. Okay, they have Prismatic Ending. I was just thinking, like, do they still get a lot of their stuff? They get their, whatever. Just gonna put a hammer down. Yep, opponent did miss on land. But they only need like 1 land here. They only have 2 cards in hand, so we're both just fighting for a little bit of time to draw the cards we need. If I can get Urza's Saga to go off, then I can get Soul Guide Lantern, and I'll feel pretty safe. If, they draw untapped land, they could just win right now. Because all they need is land and Spy. And, I mean, we'd have no action here during the opponent's turn, so I'm going to F6 and not waste any of Canister's time. Alright, so they get Pinthead Prism, which is actually pretty good. They have their mana for next turn, and we basically have nothing. Let's see here. I think I gotta keep my cards back just in case they go off. And, like, we need some blocks. So I might just... do we even put Hammer down? I don't think we put Hammer down. I think we just pass and hold up Saga activation. Undercity Informer. Okay, so they have it. Oh, these creeping chills just murder us. Let's yield until here. Do we though? Do we? All right, let's get a better look at their deck here. So they do cast the Salvage Titan. Okay, so yeah, the way Salvage Titan works, we could actually okay, no, they cast the Salvage Titan for no mana. So we would have needed like a what's name. Okay. So yeah, they got a bunch of attackers here. We can block 3 of them. Go to 2. Could we make... Oh, the Ragavan doesn't hit them, though. There's no way to make the Ragavan hit them. If we could have taken the top card off their library, that would have been so fun. No way to make them draw a card. Alright. This one is, this game's over. That Ragavan, though, imagine that. No, I didn't think we had a spear yet. We just had the one hammer in play. We have the Sanctifier, we have the Sigarda's Aid. I think we're going to keep this. Ragavan. Alright, so we can place Sanctifier and Ragavan this turn. Oh no, they have... Okay, I thought they had another removal spell for our Sanctifier there. Destroy target creature. Yeah, not going to work for us. Play the Saga. Play the Aid. Oh, maybe I should have put Lurrus to hand instead. I mean, we don't have anything to really hit here. We can use our treasure token to do it. Alright, let's put Lurrus to hand. I have nothing to do here. I'm tapped out. I'll F6, let Canister take their turn without me slowing them down. Alright, well, they got a ton of mana. They just need to find an answer to Sanctifier. We're having a hard time finding our hammers. Oh, we got their Sword of the Meek. Does that mean their combo is dead? Because they won't have enough swords now, right? Anyone know if there's any live stream of Las Vegas event? I heard that there was not. I don't know for certain, but I've heard people saying no. Oh, they can sacrifice their other artifacts. Good point. Yeah, because they have these things here. That's really cool. Oh, they managed to do it again. Despite all my attempts to stop their combo, they keep on managing to get it to work. What does that do? Like, if we make dude get spear, we have a creature to block with, but they can just kill us with Necromoebas in the air? You will have Inkmoth to block. Is Saga token better than just Lurrus? Costs the same amount of mana. Lurrus has lifelink. Can't equip Lurrus. That's true. think we're still just dead when they attack all, right? Oh, nice! GG's. They had the Creeping Chill in hand. Alright, good one, Canister. You got me. 0 land hand, must mulligan. We have 22 lands in the deck. We do find lands this time. This hand has all the things. We'll keep this. The question is, what do we throw back? I think we throw back the Stoneforge. Although it's pretty risky, like going Esper Sentinel into turn 2 Puresteel Paladin means they could just like kill the Paladin and our hand is garbage. We could put back Esper Sentinel. Stick with me on this. Put back Sentinel. Play turn 1 Hammer, turn 2 Mystic, get Hammer, turn 3 Paladin. But then we don't have the 3rd artifact. Cool. Yeah, this video will be up on YouTube on Monday. Use Saga for Drum. That's interesting. That'll get us double white for Paladin. Oh, well, of course. We'll just draw it anyway. Play Saga first, then we can't play Esper Sentinel turn 1. I mean, it didn't matter this time because they played Triome, but it's still taxing them. That's not a very good play. Alright, so we could play Puresteel Hammer, but then we can't equip the hammer and we could lose the Puresteel Paladin. If we draw like Memnite or something, that's super good, but I think we just activate the Saga this turn and then next turn go in. Because we'll have a Spear as well. It's bad against Thoughtseize, but, you know, playing Paladin into removal seems bad as well. Inquisition, yep. Well, it's one of those damned if you do, damned if you don't situations. We can play the Puresteel into removal, or we hold it in our hand and get hit by discard, but at least they're spending their mana on that, and we get the construct. And they're going to Prismatic Ending the Sentinel as well. Don't know why they didn't attack there. No attack seems bad. Yeah, the Lurrus lets us replay the Paladin. Smallpox. Yeah, they bring back Bloodghast, no surprise. And they don't have another Smallpox, that's nice. So unfortunately, because of Smallpox, we only have 3 lands, not 5. So we can play Lurrus, but we can't play the Puresteel out of the graveyard. But we can play the Hammer out of the graveyard, which gets us an extra artifact. Hey, Mr. Grey Fox. Yes, indeed, I did fight against Canister last round. We had 3 exciting games of Magic in our match. Canister managed to combo off every game. Some really cool Magic, I think. Alright, so opponent is playing some sort of Smallpox thing. We're bringing the Sanctifiers. I don't know what else is good besides Sanctifier on back. Like, this card seems like the GOAT, but otherwise I'm not too sure. I mean, they were still really interesting games. Like I said, we played 3 games and Canister comboed out 3 times. When the deck combos out 3 times, they don't win 3 games. That's, you know, that's some interesting Magic. So I'm just thinking about what I want to take out for this matchup. Ragavan seems fine. Kind of like the idea of having extra creatures. Take out like 1 Steelshaper's Gift and maybe a Springleaf Drum. Double Ragavan on the draw. Definitely going to keep it. We could just play Esper Sentinel to start. Okay, well, we'll see what they take. If they take Esper Sentinel, obviously we won't be playing it. But yeah, if we don't play the Ragavan into their Smallpox, then turn 2 Smallpox is worse. Probably still just have to play it here. And then even if we lose it, we potentially have another one. I don't know. We'll see. Smallpox doesn't seem to be at its best right now. Yeah, well, we have 2 of them, so we can just dash the other one in next turn if we lose this one. Or yeah, if they have Smallpox, obviously that's bad, but they don't have the land that lets them go get another land. So they'll have to be using their own cards. Okay, so Godless Shrine comes into play tapped. It's not Smallpox turn 2. Esper Sentinel. Okay. I think we play the Esper Sentinel pre-combat. No, it doesn't really matter, because if we play the Esper Sentinel, they'll just kill the Ragavan if they have the kill anyway. So we come in with the Ragavan first. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? Like, we play the Esper Sentinel, they just play the Fatal Push in response. Just saves you combat time. I don't think the clock is going to be a problem in this match. Saying that, like, I'm going to fucking go to time this match. Oh, they have flagstones. Okay. They're just playing a Silver Smoke Ghoul. Sure. It's a blocker. Get an Ornithopter. Probably just put Lurrus to hand here. Sounds like the garbage truck is outside. I'm going to turn off the mic for a little bit. Alright, the truck stopped beeping. Coop, do you enjoy Pioneer? I haven't really played Pioneer in quite some time. I used to play Pioneer. I played Mono Black Aggro. But it really lost something after the banning of, what's the name? Smuggler's Copter. Alright, so we have the Lurrus, but we don't really have anything to play into it. Playing Puresteel doesn't seem all that hot. We probably just have to play Lurrus anyways, so that in future turns we can do cool stuff. Let's see here. We can attack. They just block with Silver Smoke Ghoul. Oh, you're thinking keep the Memnite to discard? Would have been nice if we had that Memnite last turn. Discard Memnite to Liliana, play Lurrus, return Memnite. That would have been sweet. We could have played Puresteel and then kept Lurrus and Memnite in hand, but that's a little bit worse in the sense of being able to cast our cards with Lurrus. We're both working on very few resources here. Oh, if they have like a Damnation, that is just going to be so bad. I might have to puke. Okay. Zombie Vampire. You may sacrifice a vampire. When you do, deals 3 damage to any target and you gain 3 life. Oh, that seems really good for them. So they can sacrifice their ghoul, and then they also get to bring it back. Combo! Now I see why they're playing ghoul. Oh man. It would have been good to have actually attacked in and make them block with the ghoul if I had known about that. But yeah, now they can kill the Lurrus. And make me discard Puresteel. But the Silver Smoke Ghoul comes back tapped. So at least we'll be able to get in with Ragavan. Oh, and maybe they don't activate Liliana. That's fine. They want to keep their 1 card in hand. Sure. Alright, so we have 4 damage total. We could kill Liliana. We could put Sorin down to 1. And we could attack them and get a treasure. I think we probably just kill Liliana. Sure hope you don't have Damn. They probably wouldn't be doing this if they had Damn, right? Maybe they would. You kill the Ragavan or the Puresteel here? Oh, killing the Esper Sentinel. Cool. Okay, yeah, they do get it back either way, and that would be why they kill the Esper Sentinel. Alright, we got 1 card to draw. Too late. Too late with the hammer. Alright, let's draw a card with Sunbaked Canyon. Urza Saga. Alright, Sigarda's Aid wins it for us. Okay, they draw a card with Castle Thwain. They've already played a land this turn. Oh, wow. They're getting a vampire into play. What does this thing do? Other vampires get +1/+1. When Edgar dies, return to the battlefield transformed. Beginning of your upkeep, create a 1/1 vampire creature token with lifelink. And put a bloodline counter on Edgar's coffin. If there are 3 more bloodline counters, remove the counters and transform it. Oh, okay. A Vampire Lord that does cool stuff. I think we still win with Sigarda's Aid on top. This doesn't have flying. But our clock, we don't have a lot of time to find it. Basically no time. Another hammer, not good enough. I mean, we'll play the Saga Pass, I guess. Edgar the Immortal. You have to exile it to get rid of it. We could attack Sorin for one, so they can't, like, just throw another vampire into play for free. Deals 3 to any target, so that's 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. Alright, go ahead. Hoping for that Sigarda's Aid. We've already got 2 Puresteel Paladins in the graveyard. If we had had like a bunch of Sigarda's Aid in the graveyard and a bunch of Puresteels in the deck, I would have been interested in playing both hammers. Okay, yeah, discard a hammer and get rid of... Do we just get rid of Urza Saga here? Or do we just get rid of Plains? Like, the Urza Saga isn't going to do us any good. Can't win with 8 anymore. Because we won't have the mana. 1 mana, activate, 1... Yeah, we're just dead. That is G to the G. Let's let the opponent do some cool stuff, though. Can bring in Pithing Needle for their Planeswalker. Maybe Soul Guide Lantern to keep the recursion down. I mean, we've already got the Sanctifiers. Hand seems okay. Okay. Nothing from the opponent. Not that we really have much to do here anyways. I guess we could like maybe put Lurrus to hand. Let's just attack all. See what we get off the top of their library. Oh, they have the Fatal Push. Jerks! We could play the hammer, which keeps it safe from Thoughtseize, but then it's not good against if we get aid. We just pass. Ooh, my belly. It's grumbly. Okay, Blood Gas, that's not too bad. Get Springleaf Drum, not great. I think we just make a Construct. And I think I'm going to play the Drum, get an extra artifact down. Just try and kill him with Constructs. Liliana the Veil. Yep. Which way are you going? Down or up? Which way is the elevator going? My guess is up. Doesn't matter either way, your Liliana's gonna die. Sack Memnite. I think we get Pithing Needle. What was the name of Sorin? Which Sorin was it that they used last time? Sorin Imperious Bloodlord. I think we keep the Ornithopter in hand so we can keep the Colossus Hammer in hand in case they have, like, another Liliana. I guess if they have another Liliana, we actually want to play the Ornithopter so they can't kill our Constructs. Do we even bother attacking Liliana is another question. Creature this powerful, we could just go for their face. But I decided to take care of the Planeswalker here. Oh no, is this Dam again? Yep. So next turn we could dash a Ragavan from the graveyard, maybe. Oh, they're just gonna hard cast Edgar. Seems good. Get another Ornithopter. Oh, we're grinding. Those dams have been absolutely brutal, though. Fantastic magic card. A-Style MTG, thanks for the follow, friend. No blocks here, I think. Just take the 4. Please don't have another dam. Please don't have another dam. Oh. Oh. Well, that's a combo. And we are not drawing very well at all. Can't really attack in. I guess we could draw a card with Sunbaked Canyon. Another Ornithopter. Fuck off. Sure. Sorin basically has no text until they get Pithing Needle off the board. They got a scary board, though. The board is very scary. I am frightened. But we can block with Ornithopter, so as long as they're only attacking with one thing, it's not a huge deal. And they don't have any flyers, so if we can find Sigarda's Aid or Paladin, we're doing pretty well. There we go. Time to win. Get another Inkmoth Nexus. Wonderful. Okay, so Inkmoth Nexus is a flyer. Hold on, cancel that. Find the one that's newly controlled. There we go. That's the one that's newly controlled. Tap for mana. Activate Nexus. Whip Hammer. They have no flyers. Nice. Whew. Managed to win the game. We were just, like, the whole time trying to find some way to get that hammer onto a creature, and finally found the Puresteel Paladin. Fortunately, we had the Pithing Needle early to keep the Imperious Bloodlord from doing anything too scary. Opponent wasn't able to quite finish it out in time, and Hammer Time, it is a fast deck, but it's also an incredibly grindy deck. So even though we got hit by Dam, we're able to still have a board like this. We have Sigarda's Aid, and okay, this hand looks pretty good. Probably just play Ragavan turn 1. Interesting question what we're going to do next turn, though. We'll have to see what we draw to get a real good idea. But Saga, Nexus, both these things look pretty good. We play the Saga first. We get to that hammer a little bit earlier. Steam Vents untapped. Consider. No Stormlord this turn. Yeah, it looks like Storm. MtG bot says they got a trophy 7 days ago with Storm, and these lands and spells look like Storm to me. Esper Sentinel is kind of interesting. Means we wouldn't be able to play the Saga this turn. We would get a bunch of draws, though. I mean, a bunch of draws. We get, like, maybe one draw where we tax them. Might actually just play Sacred Foundry this turn so we can play Aid and Esper Sentinel. No, that's right. We can Saga and Esper Sentinel and Aid because of the Ragavan. We get the treasure. Okay, we take a land off the top of their deck. Yep. So we're going to play the Urza Saga, the Esper Sentinel, and the Sigarda's Aid here. I guess if we play the Inkmoth Nexus and we draw Hammer, Nexus is actually better, because then we get the win next turn. One, two, three, 13, put them to 2. Yeah, I think we play Nexus. Okay, they just pass. We don't draw Hammer. Punished. Scalding Tarn. So we'll just play Urza's Saga here, and then put Lurrus to hand. Look at me remembering my companion. We could play a Paladin, yep. Yeah, I mean, Paladin doesn't do too much either. Maybe Paladin would have been better. Get draws off a Hammer, but if we draw Hammer, we win anyway. Oh. I think they're going for it. think they're just going to actually win while we've like tapped our mana. Because they're going to like gifts here, yep, gifts here, and then just be able to win on their turn. Now, unfortunately, I'm not super up on Storm. I know the basics of how the deck works, but I don't know like what the best picks are going to be. Oh my god. So yeah, they basically just have it, huh? I think I put the rituals in the graveyard, right? Past in Flames costs more if it's in the graveyard. Starting with the Serum Visions, I think that's a good sign. I like the Stoneforge Mystic. That's a good draw. With the Treasure, we have enough mana to actually win here if they aren't able to win on their turn. There's Electromancer, but they're out of mana. Yes! Okay. So let's just calculate this out. All right, friends? 2 mana. Play Mystic. We have a land. Activate the Inkmoth Nexus. Attack. And then we just throw Hammer onto the Nexus. So they need Lightning Bolt in order to stay in it here. Seems like they're F6'd. Yep. Super lucky. Oh my god, that was crazy lucky. I think they had to Serum Visions Manamorphose to find the Stormlord, and then they just didn't have enough left, and they were going to go off next turn. Crazy, crazy lucky on that one. Alright, we'll bring in Soulguide Lantern, Drannith Magistrate. We could bring in Sanctifier en-Vec. Pull the red cards out of their graveyard that way. Unfortunately, we don't really have anything good versus Empty the Warrens. Esper Sentinel's super good. Ragavan seems good as well, so it's going to be hard to make cuts. Keep this. Start with... Oh, what a good draw. That is a really good draw. Do we still want to start with Vantage when we have the Springleaf Drum? I think so. We're not going to be ready to... I don't know, like the Urza Saga activating, being able to get that hammer early is probably where we do want to be. And then we can put out Puresteel Paladin on turn 3. Yeah, we go, yeah, Saga, Springleaf Drum, Memnite, Shadowspear. Because, yeah, we're not looking to make a construct here. We're just looking to get a hammer with this. Oh, that's scary. Get Esper Sentinel. Okay. So let's see here. We have 3 mana. So we could just play Puresteel Esper. No, we can't play Puresteel Esper. We don't have enough because of Saga. So we could play Stoneforge. Yeah, but not enough white. We could play Stoneforge Esper, or we could just play Puresteel. Puresteel gets us the draws next turn, but we don't really need the draws. We just need to hit them. So maybe we just play Stoneforge Mystic Sentinel here. Get Hammer. I would like to play the Sentinel, get those potentially draws. Or, you know, potentially taxing the opponent, but, like, it doesn't matter if they win on their turn anyways, if we play Esper Sentinel or not. And if they win on their turn, it doesn't matter what we play. It's just arbitrary. So it only matters, like, going to the next turn. And I think having the extra bodies on the board is where we want to be. All right. Play this. Go get Hammer. Play Sentinel. Pass the turn. All right, F6. Do your worst. If you have it, we're dead. And they could also, like, empty the Warrens would be really good. Oh, this is scary. They have so much mana. Oh, they got Wish. We're dead. Wish has to be death. Has to be. Past in Flames. They get to recast everything they just cast. Draw a bunch of cards. Wish again. So yeah, we'll let the opponent do their thing because, you know, it's impressive to see Storm go off. But I'm quite certain that this is a turn 3 win for Fist. And like I was saying during our turn, you know, as we were spending all that time trying to figure out what we wanted to do, it doesn't matter if the opponent just wins this turn. Nothing we could do could stop that with the hand that we had. We even played like Urza's Saga on turn 1. We didn't have the chance to go get anything with it. But you know, this match of Magic lasted 5 turns. That's a lot of turns. 5 turns. That's plenty of Magic. Come on. Don't get greedy. Well, they have Wish, right? So they just go get empty the Warrens. If they don't just straight up have enough Storm already. I guess empty the Warrens would be fine. Okay, no, they have another Flash, another... and there's the Consider. Okay, so yeah, Grape Shot kills now. So they didn't need empty. They had enough Storm. Good GG, GG. I will concede here, so they don't have to go through all those clicks. That was really impressive. Too bad we were on the wrong side of it. But I mean, how much can I really complain about, you know, with the opponent winning on turn 3? Didn't we win on turn 2 in one of our games? Yeah, pretty much. Coin flip, depending on who goes first. Oh, this time we get to go first. Okay, let's make sure we got that clicked properly. Do not like this hand, mulligan. Do not like this hand either, mulligan. Running out of resources. Fortunately, the opponent isn't going to be harming our resources too much. They're starting with 7, though. That's scary. Yeah, we keep this. Keep Sanctifier. Keep Esper Sentinel. Keep double land. And then I think we keep Nexus. Ditch the Ornithopter land. Looks like draw a card to me. Another Inkmoth Nexus. How about some way to equip a hammer? So Sanctifier is good, but in no way guarantees our victory. They can win without the graveyard. They don't need to deal with it. They can just win with without the graveyard. It's more difficult, though. Alright, so they let us draw a card. We just draw Ornithopter here. They're making tons of mana. It looks like they're going for it. If they let us draw a card and made a bunch of mana, threw their rituals away. So they're just going for the no graveyard combo right now. They reveal pieces of the puzzle. Yep. I mean, empty would be pretty bad here. Empty kills us in a couple turns. We don't have any lifelink or any way to throw a hammer onto a Nexus. So yeah, they could just empty for a bunch and win the game immediately. Or when they untap. Make 20 goblins. Oh yeah, we got the Lurrus for lifelink. So we can take one hit. Oh, that's the grape shot. Maybe they just have double grape shot for the kill. They do. GG. Well played. All right. Well, we managed to get our hate card down, but opponent didn't give a shit. They're just like, yeah, whatever, I'll remand my grape shot, kill you anyways. GG's. So we managed to 3-2 with hammer time.